Hi everybody, this is Brian Burney from AuthorsTech.com, and in this brief video I'm going to walk you through Chandler Bolt's self-publishing school. Now this is the first screen you see once you've logged in, and you can see it's quite busy. There's a lot going on, but it's really nicely built and really good color scheme and good color choices. So as you can see, some of these panels are grayed out. That means that they haven't actually been produced yet, or that I don't have access to them. So for example, self-publishing for healthcare professionals, I believe hasn't been created yet, or the Self-Publishing Success Summit 2016, I don't have access to that. But all the others are pretty much included in what you get in either tier, the Masters or the Pro membership. So what you really need as a first-time author is this icon here. So it's the course proper. I mean, I'm going to enter now. Just a sec, because my internet is quite slow today. So as you can see, this is basically your roadmap. It's a series of videos that take you through all the process of publishing the book, from positioning and outlining, phase 1, to rapid writing, editing made easy, book launch blueprint, pain-free publishing, and you're published. Now what? Now each one of these, so let me click the first one, contains a series of videos, and you can see there's a brief intro, brief text description, and then you can expand these sections, and it's going to be either a PDF or 1 or 2, maybe 3 videos. You can keep track of your progress by ticking this little box here. Now the basic overall structure of the portal is the same, and you can see that it's really in depth. I mean, the positioning and outlining section, which I've just clicked, is in itself 7 sections, and there's loads of videos, loads of downloads, PDFs and all the rest. So there's no shortage of material here. Now the last one, resources, once my internet decides to work, is a collection of all the resources that Chandler either recommends or that he actually gives you. They're probably either his or third-party resources. So the first one, for example, is the 3-month SPS calendar, book cover submission for Ida, who is their designer, 99 designs, and you can see there's loads of material here. Now, as I said before, this is the main self-publishing school course, but it doesn't stop here, because you have audiobook and hard copy training. If I enter this course, it's a mini course in itself, and as you will see in a minute, the structure is basically the same, and you get all the training that you need if you want to create an audiobook through ACX, and all the training you need if you want to create a hard copy through CreateSpace. That is what they recommend. Now going back to the main portal, Self-Publishing Success Summit I don't have access to, but what I do have access to is the Tech Compression course, which is basically a collection of videos or PDFs that explain the tech behind a lot of what is explained in the course. So for example, you can see on the left here the menu: landing pages, mailing lists, web hosting, file hosting, and video hosting. Now I want to be clear, not all of this is complete. It's an actual work in progress, but the main sections that you need are actually there. So for example, landing pages, if you want to learn how to create a landing page, you go in this section, and you can see you have a bunch of recommended services, helpful terms, advanced techniques, and you can see once you click one of these resources, you are taken to, well, the internet is really slow today. Sorry about that. There you go. You're taken to a series of videos explaining, in this case, how to sign up for lead pages, create your first lead page, and all the rest. So that's it for the tech compression course. Going back, we have done for you book promotion emails. Let's have a look at this. This is basically what it says on the box. It's a lot of swipe copy. So phase 1, get your fans involved early. So how to word your emails to your fans when you want to tell them that your book is being prepared at the moment and you want to get them involved at an early stage. Get reviews early. More swipe copy. Launch your bestseller. So emails for launching, and that's it, basically. A lot of swipe copy for you there. Then Mastermind community and action plans, we will look at that in a moment. Kindle Trends. Kindle Trends is a nice little bit of software that you get free access to when you enroll into SPS. So I won't get into that. You can find info about that online very easily. Now this preferred outsourcer Rolodex is very important. Again, as it says, it's a Rolodex of all the outsourcers they recommend, and it's quite neatly organized. You can see there's a tab for editing, a tab for audiobook voice talent, ebook formatting. So basically all the people who they recommend, the price, the email, and people from SPS who have used these outsourcers before. Now going back, Self-Publishing School 4 video training series. This is basically the promotional training series that you're going to get before you enroll into SPS. It's actually very good. It's free content, but there's a lot of information there that many could also find useful and use even if they don't decide to enroll in SPS, and all the rest is grayed out. So let's go to the top of the page, and this section up here is very important. Now my courses is where we are right now, and some of the icons are pretty straightforward. Log out, my account, support, which is quite good. You can read about it in my review. Customer referral is their affiliate program, but this is very important. Mastermind community and action plans. Now, Mastermind community is their Facebook group, and weekly hangouts and expert hangouts is a section where they include all, as the word says, weekly hangouts they have. And this goes back all the way to when Self-Publishing School started in March 2015 when I enrolled. So I believe there's one hangout with me in there also, if you want to look for it. Expert hangouts, they have now and again some chats, interviews with experts. So for example, we have how to crack the code to Amazon bestseller rankings, take your book to the big screen, expert hangout for authors only with John Corcoran, kill the chaos with Evernote, and expert hangout with Daryl Westerveld. Toolbox, the last icon on top here, is quite important. Now there's a few icons here. The accountability buddy, as they call it, the accountability partner pairing doc. So once you enroll, you are assigned an accountability partner. So in this document, you can keep track of who's got one already and who hasn't, so you can reach out to them. How to use your accountability doc is basically what I just told you. SPS student book review list. This is going to be very important for you because every student who launches and publishes a book in SPS is put into this document, and other students are highly encouraged to leave reviews for their classmates or course mates. So it's a very good source of reviews. You can get anywhere from 10, 15, 20 or even more reviews from your fellow course mates. Book review process explains how to review a book, and SPS weekly accountability doc. This is quite new. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, create your own tab and set a goal. So basically this is your weekly goal setting document that you can share with your accountability partner, so you know where each of you is along the process. But last but not least, the first icon here, the action plans. Now this is basically another course in of itself, because as you can see here, you have a lot of sections, and each section is really a mini course. They call them action plans, but it's really a mini course that explains in very detailed form a particular strategy, a particular technique that you might find difficulty in implementing. So Chandler goes really in depth in these action plans. Now let's take the first one, build your launch team. One thing that a lot of authors struggle with. Now, when you go inside the action plan, it's not just a PDF, it's an actual course. So you can see that the overall structure is similar to the main course, and you can see some of the steps include video, welcome video. Some of them are just written in text format, and some of them include some PDF. So as you can see, a little mini course on launching a book, and really useful, really important. So we have build your launch team, find your purpose, outline your book, create a hard copy, create an audiobook, dictate and transcribe your book, build a landing page, Mastermind Community's Greatest Hits. This is a collection of all the Mastermind Community's greatest questions and answers from the past. Land media coverage as an author, and social media for authors. This is the latest one. So that's it for SPS, Chandler Bolt's Self-Publishing School. Now go on and read my review. And if you're watching this from YouTube, head on over to Authors Tech and read my review. And if you'd like to go on and sign up for the course, just click on the button that's at the end of the review. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks very much. I'm Brian from AuthorsTech.com.